Love those dance emotes. Might have to do some audio balancing. But can you hear me? And the general purpose BGM, of course. Oh man, the music for this opening. Oh, that brings back some memories. Oh man. This is gonna be a trip. I've been wanting to play the visual novel for Steins Gate for so long. I enjoyed the hell out of the anime, both Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero. They were so good. And the visual novel art is fantastic. Like, very well done. There is another version of Steins Gate visual novel. They have an updated version called Elite. But if somebody has not played the original visual novel or watched the anime for it, it kind of ruins it. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Get it. Pardon me. Chested all of a sudden. What the hell? It's a good thing I don't have to do a heavy amount of voice acting for this. Made by Nitro Plus. Uses Bink Video. Oh my goodness, that's old. Made in 2009. This was made back in the day. Back in the day. But yeah, I'm gonna play with keyboard and mouse. I mean, I could do controller, but... But you are working today, right? How's work going? Hopefully it's not going too bad. Otherwise, I might have to suplex somebody. Let's see, I've got my water. I'm gonna put this over here. Let me get my snack, actually. Work is fine. Weather is not. Yeah. I know. I'd gladly give you the weather we have here at the moment. It's only 70... Well, not even 8 in the morning. It's already 74. That's still better than what you have at the moment. I'm sure. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me get a snack. Put this over here. Yeah, I'm still angry at the green muscle girl. Hey, it'll get more attention, don't worry. Give it some time. It was already at 20 plus last time I looked at it. Like your bait or you're still angry as it. Okay, I got you, never mind. I'm not fully awake yet, sorry. Pardon me. Lewd. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, but do I have any Excedrin near me? Just in case my headache decides to come back. Because, you know, why not? Let's have a headache just because. Just to suffer some more. I'm pretty sure if I upload any VODs of this onto YouTube, I'm gonna get slapped with a copyright claim. I'll try to upload some VODs, but hopefully they don't block me like Little Busters did for the the finale stream that I had. It wasn't even like a full ending of the game, and they blocked that VOD entirely. It was like completely red marked. They was just like, no, you can't have this on YouTube at all. Nobody can see it. Like, the game came out a while ago. I'm not spoiling it for anybody that, you know, was that hardcore of a fan, okay? Calm down. Oh well. It belongs to a big company. What can I expect? It was mostly because of the music, though. Well, most of the copyright claims were because of the music. The block was because it was one of the quote-unquote endings. Even though it wasn't one of the main two endings. It was a sub-ending that you have to get to even get one of the actual endings. So, whatever. So I'm pretty sure Steins Gate's gonna do the same thing to me. It does belong to Nitro Plus, so... They're fine with stuff like this being streamed, but any kind of like permanent upload usually gets slapped. So we'll see what happens. Because I'm gonna download the VOD after work today and try to upload it and see what happens. I'll risk it, I don't care. The worst they'll do is a copyright claim. Well, let's say, well, the two things they can do is a copyright claim, so I can't monetize it, which is fine, because I'm not monetized on YouTube anyways. I don't have enough viewership on there to actually make any money from there. All the copyright claim does means that any kind of commercials that happen to be played on my video that anyone happens to watch for some reason, goes to the copyright claimers. They get the money, I don't, which I can't in the first place anyways. The second thing they could do is just block it like they did, like Little Busters did for that one stream where I can't even upload it for anyone to see. That's fine. The only problem is if they decide to do a copy strike. If they try to strike my channel, that's a different story. If I get a strike, I immediately cannot upload any VODs at all whatsoever, because that will 3 strikes and that will delete my YouTube channel. So yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Ain't having any of that. I'll risk it up to that point. But once I reach that point, nope. Okay, understood. I'll behave at that point. But that's fine. Whatever. I don't think I'll have that level of a problem. Like I said, the worst thing that'll happen is it'll just get that red X that says I can't show it to anybody. That my VOD is completely blocked from view. That's the worst case scenario I'm expecting. I'm gonna do my intro in just a moment. Hail and well met, honored guests. The doors to the Yggdrasil Library have opened once more. Please make your way inside and get comfortable, as the stream will be starting soon. And it is 8 o'clock. Let me turn the game audio on. And Go to the game screen. Hopefully it'll come up for me. Let me check real quick just to make sure. There it is. I see it. Perfect. Head rush. How's the audio balance? Like at the current audio balance at the moment. I'm gonna let the opening screen play in a second and see how the audio balance sounds for that. How's the audio as it is right at the moment? Sounds good to you? Alright. Give it a second or two to actually play like the opening movie. I want to see how the audio balance is for that. If it decides to or not. It might not. No. I don't want to close the game. Oh, I still got all that construction noise going on? Bleh. Lovely construction crap. Hold on, let me... Okay, that is on. Never mind. Leave that as is. Oop. My chat disappeared on me. There it is. Oops. Go to the configuration menu real quick. Auto quick save. Okay, good. We got a windowed mode, yeah, because I need it in windowed mode. Message speed. Auto mode, speed, skip mode. Voice volume. Okay, that's... Alright, they're set to 50% like normal. Okay. Which I usually have most games at. Alright, and... Alright. No. There we go. What other stuff we got on here? That's not what I was trying to do. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get the FMV to play. The old style FMV. I need to do some quick stretching. Quick. Oh, my shoulders. Give people a few more minutes to show up if they would like to. Make sure I have all my stuff on me. Ugh. All right, how's the audio for this? If you can hear it, Edie. I know I have to turn my headset down when this comes on. Well, that's... Can't tell. Too loud here. Well, that would mean it's not too loud then, obviously. If the construction noise is competing, it's not too loud then. We'll watch this FMV and then we'll actually start the playthrough. I love the art style. Like I said, I've been looking forward to playing this for a while. And let us begin the craziness. Alright. Skip through all that. Thank you. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Go to the start. Bump. Ah. Everything is coincidence. But even coincidence is part of fate's design. NFT bots. Ugh.
断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか。知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていた。あいつを失うことになんてならなかった。
岡部。
こんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。わかるはずがないだろう。
How could I have known?
自分の手に人類すべての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうこと。
I would decide the fate
わかるはずがないんだ。
of all mankind.
考えても見るがいい。
Just think about
普
it.
段の人間の知覚は
Never human
99% が
perceives
遮断されている。
just 1% of his environment.
人は自分で思っている以上
We're
に
not
いろん
nearly
な
as
生き
clever
物
as
が
we
いる。
like to think.
普段の生活の中に
We go about our lives
見えないことも
oblivious to a million different things that happen around us every day.
知覚したとしてもすぐに
Even when
忘れ
something
る。
catches our eye,
脳が処理をしないかの
our
どちら
brain
かだ。
forgets it a moment later.
あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。
Want to tell me back
う
then?
かつなことをするな
Don't do anything careless.
軽率なことをするな。
Don't do anything rash.
見て見ぬふりをするな。
Don't pretend you didn't see that.
もっと注意を払
Pay
えと。
more attention.
陰謀の魔の手は
The hand of conspiracy
思った以上に
was always closer than you thought.
いつでもお前を落と
Just
し
waiting for the right moment.
手ぐすね引いているのだと。
Strike. I mean, I can voice act on top of the Japanese voice.
宇宙に始まりはあるか。
The universe has a
終わり
beginning,
はない。
but it has no end.
無限。
Infinite.
星にもまた始まりはあるが。
Stars too have a beginning,
自らの力を持って
but are by their own power destroyed.
有限。英知を持つ者こそ
History
最も愚か
teaches
である。
that those who hold wisdom
歴史からも読み
are often the most foolish.
海に生ける魚は
Fish in
陸
the
の世
sea
界を知ら
know
ん。
not the land.
彼らが英知を持てば
They too hold
それ
wisdom.
もまた滅び
They too will be destroyed.
人間が光の
It
速
is
さ
more
を超え
ridiculous for man to exceed light speed
魚たちが陸で生活を始め
than
る
for
ような
fish to live ashore.
これは
This
抗える者たちの
may also be called
神からの最後
God's final warning to those who rebel. I mean, I can do the voice acting if you would prefer. You're the only one here anyways. Hey, what are you mumbling about? Is this, why can't I remember her name off the top of my head? Would you like me to voice act everything? I can do the voiceover. If you'd prefer. Because I know there are some people that watch in the background and don't really pay attention. If you don't mind. Okay. I can. Happy to oblige. My voice might not be perfect for all the characters, but we'll see. Continuing on. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear. Only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt. Okarin. Earth to Okarin. Okarin. It's Mayu. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. Oh yeah, Okabe is a bit on the, Rintaro, the main character, is a bit, off-kilter. He is mad scientist, as the joke goes. I cover my my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged.
いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
No, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway.
ああ、ドクター中鉢は抜け駆けました。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。
Yeah, Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything.
何？
What?
機関が動き出しているだと。
The organization is already on the move? I opened my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. Ah, Rintaro. Good old Okabe. The girl turns toward me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. I see. So that's the So that's the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongru. You'll hear that phrase a lot throughout the entire visual novel. El Sai Kongru. Okabe says it a lot. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate. To others, it is the will of God. You can count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radikan, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. Hey, Jack, welcome in. How you doing? I know I already said hello to you not that long ago, but how you doing? How you doing? I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Climbing those flights of stairs is a little exhausting, huh, Okabe?
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
Who is that on the phone? The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here. She isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I mean, it's an 8-story building, Okabe, come on. I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow.
聞くな。それがマユリのためでもある。
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
そうなんだ。オカリン、ありがとう。
Oh wow, thanks, Okarin. Oh, I love Mayuri. Mayuri is the best character. I absolutely love her. She just goes along with everything he has to say. She just does not care. Just nothing phases her. That's also where my follow noise, the doo-doo-doo, that comes from her. From the anime, at least. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her for as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. 33 Celsius already. Oof. I am sorry to hear that, Edie. While Jack's only at a slightly more comfortable 29. Up the stairs we go. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference.
それよりオカリンオカリン
Plus, I live in Denmark, so wind breeze is good. That makes sense. I'm looking outside of my own place. It's about probably 27 Celsius here. I can't do temperature conversion. It's less than 30 Celsius. I know that. And there is no wind whatsoever. The tree branches and the leaves are not moving, so it is absolutely probably humid out there already. Mayuri insists on calling me Okari, but it's neither my real name or my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. I mentioned it at times to open my second window. Oh, there you go. At least you can do that.
マユリよ、いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Okari.
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
Huh? But I've always called you that.
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法院京馬。
Oh no.
世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
Hold on. That was then. I have since become Koin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist hunted by secret organizations the world over. There. My Rentaro Okabe imitation there.
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
But that's too hard to remember. I love Mayuri. In any case, Hyoin Kyoma is my true name.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
And besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. You're weird. I'm gonna have fun voice acting over this. I hope you don't mind that I'm doing the voice acting over the Japanese speaking there, Jack. I'm doing this for Edie because she's always working when I'm streaming, so otherwise she'll miss out on like almost every bit of conversation. And for anybody else who happens to be here, hopefully you don't mind hearing the Japanese audio and then me speaking or me speaking over, vice versa, and so on and so forth. Hopefully that's okay with everybody. Pardon me again. Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it sounds stupid. For it is stupid. I mean, your name's not that bad, Okabe, come on. So I also hate the derivative Okari. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing.
でね、オカリン、教えてほしいんだけど。
So, Okari, can I ask you something? In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. Yeah, she's never gonna stop calling you that, Okabe. That's a permanent thing. That's never gonna go away.
これからここで何が始まるの？
What are we doing here?
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
Wait, you followed me here without knowing why? Yep. Like I said, I know. It's not a pipe thing. Good old Okabe. I love Rentaro's dialogue. He just pulls everything. He just pulls random stuff out of his ass, basically. She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのは
We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radika. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor, He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity.
記者会見？でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
Press conference? But where are the reporters? Mayuri's right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or a cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関による何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれないな。
Could this be the organization working its twisted influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのはな。
I'd prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess. I don't expect no one if someone claims to make a time machine to be like, okay, he's a crack. He's a quack. He don't know what he's doing. He's insane. I mean, it would still get some attention because somebody would be like, alright, let me look at this for a second. Okay, no. It would still get some media attention, especially if you're on TV all the time and you have some sort of a name and presence. I would think, anyways. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. Oh, thanks, computer, for letting me know it's humid outside, as if I couldn't tell. Thank you. Thank you for the update. Anyway.
巻き巻きトカゲ？それを言うならエリ巻きトカゲだね。
You wrapped something. Is it his birthday too? I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's always been special.
マユリ、気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き。
Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal conference. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above. We're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな？震度 2？ マグニチュード 2？ 震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
An earthquake? Is it magnitude 2? What does magnitude mean again? Ah, Mayuri. No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorant dust sparkling in the air.
爆発だと。
An explosion? I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that?
なんだこれは。
What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. Time machine. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. Hold on a second, I fix my headset here. Ah, there we go. Okay, fixed it. Did the thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, How the hell would it get up here? How the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. Of course. I mean, like, something that hits the rooftop of a building, that's gonna get attention for sure. They look just as confused as I am. Please stay back, everybody. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. The press conference will proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was that explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate reading "Birthplace of the Japanese PC." She is gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. Future Trunks is on the It's me. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I won't do anything to jeopardize the mission. El, Sai, conquered. After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. Of course not, it's Mayuri. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded. That's a good question, actually.
Mayuri,
what are you doing? Well, I really want an Upa. Just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says, Railnet Kakeru 3D Character Doll Series. Railnet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Railnet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. Resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. Kind of does look like that, actually, yeah. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me, though. Then go for it. Can't guarantee you'll get an Upa, though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile. But Mayushi's all out of 100 yen coins. Ah. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Interesting. But who really cares? Damn, Okabe. So, can I borrow 100 yen, please? I mean, could you say no to her? I could. She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme. I mean, she may as well have.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri? You'll get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot, and spin the lever. I do actually like those little machine type things. I know, heartless. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. It's an Oopa! And it's metal! A metal Oopa! Apparently Rintaro's got that high-level gacha look.
それはレアなのか?
Is it rare? Super rare! While I examine the metal Oopa, a boy who is watching us tries his luck on the same Raynet machine. Raynet. Normal Oopa. Aw, poor kid. He doesn't have the gacha luck. Gacha luck, huh? Never heard of that. Well, it is how it is. He looks at my metal Oopa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Oopa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid.
ではマユリにくれてやろう。
Huh. I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Honestly, I don't want it. Really? Are you sure, Okarin? The name's Hyoin Kyoma. Remember that. Nobody but you calls yourself that, Rentaro. I'm sorry. Thank you, Okarin. She still calls him Okarin, of course. I used up all my gacha luck in card games. Ah, okay. Fair. I use all up my gacha luck in FGO. Five vowels in a row. No surprise people don't call them that. I know, right? Is she doing it on purpose? Yes.
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
Thank you all for coming to Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference. I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Sounds like they're starting. Give me. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. Oh, no, see me.
行くぞ、マユリ。
Let's go, Mayuri.
名前書かなくちゃ。
Just a second. I gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with the metal Oopa. I go on ahead. I should probably figure out how to do a save file on
そ
here.
れでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Without further ado, I am pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Quite the round of applause there. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown. For some reason, I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
I am Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それでは、
He does have that
ここに
confident
集まっ
look.
てもらった諸君だけに、人類史に残る世紀の大発明、タイムマシンについての理論をお教
Time
え
no
しよう。
machine. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century. I mean, that would be a hell of a breakthrough for sure. I have my own thoughts and ideas on time travel and how that would actually work. realistically speaking. Not quite the way they portray it in anime and movies and games and so on and so forth. Although there's a few that have portrayed it along the same lines that I follow, so I should say that's not 100% accurate. Okay. There are a few that have got it the way I think of it. Ooh, excuse me. Actually, Bakemonogatari has a similar idea to the author for that has a similar idea to how I would think it would work. But anyway, I digress.
タイムマシンあの人が作ったの
Did he really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal upa. She's a bit late in more ways than one. What did you think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. Well, I mean, there's a crashed thing on the top of the roof there. What did you expect? Hold on one second. What was that? Just a second. What? Somebody slamming stuff downstairs as usual. Anyways. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I mean, if you just went around saying, hey, I made a time machine, who do you think's going to believe you? Honestly. I was interested in what he had to say. True, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Nobody believed me so far. Oi, oi, oi. Tell me you got a time machine and you haven't told me about it? My goodness. Keeping things away from me, Edie. How dare. Doctor! I don't know how to voice act that properly, sorry. My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eyes of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud. That's who. You stole your theory from John Titor. You call yourself an inventor? Someone throw this man out. You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut your mouth, you little pest. Oh my. Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. Unhand me, you! Huh? It's her! Best girl. I will have nobody argue with me that that is best girl right there. 300% best girl. Anyway, go back to the game now. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
What?
Ah. We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makase Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. Hey, Fuzz, welcome in, welcome in. If I had a time machine, I would go back in time and steal a really delicious mango tart I ate once and enjoy it again. Consequences be damned. I like it. I like it. I like it, good sir. But welcome in, Fuzz. How you doing? The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. I'm wondering how past Fuzz would react, right? That would be a little strange. Run into yourself and be like, hey, hey, wait a minute. Here's the funny thing about that, though. Scientifically speaking, it is actually pretty hard to... If you were to actually see a doppelganger of yourself, an exact copy of yourself, you wouldn't recognize yourself immediately. Your brain kind of just shuts that off for a second. You'd really have to actually pay attention to notice that it was you. Because your brain will immediately be like, nope. I think that's only slightly different with twins, though. But then again, their genetics, they're not 100% identical. Even if they're identical twins, they're not 100% identical. But there's been studies about like that, like how if like you saw your, if you saw yourself, you wouldn't actually recognize yourself. And then of course that'd be the difference of if you were doing time travel, for instance, there'd be a difference in age potentially. So still be interesting thought experiments there. But I digress. Going on a tangent here all of a sudden. I hope everyone's doing good today, by the way. I know I've already asked a few times, but I'll ask again and again and again until the stream is over. Girl genius, Makase Kurisu. I recognize the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. I love Kurisu. She's amazing. My evil twin is exactly like me. That means I'm evil too. Oh, Edie. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. I mean, even with that scowl, she's cute. You can't say she's not. That scowl just makes her more adorable looking. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? How do I save? No, I don't want to exit. What's with that attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that the Makase Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. How do I do it? Hold on. Give me just a sec. Okay. Okay. Oh, let me fix something. There we go. I have to push. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's the one key. Okay. Where's the... There we go. Okay. I should have figured that out before I started the game. I almost exited out of the game by mistake. Oops. Okay. Onward. Which means, no. You're with the organization? Huh? I'd be confused too, Kurisu. If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. I love Okabe. I love their interactions, at least when I watch the anime. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi, in particular, looks like he wants to rip my head off. Must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. High opinion of yourself there, Rintaro. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. The organization gets wind of my presence here. It could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makase Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば 貴様もいろいろまずいだろう。
Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then?
何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
What are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. I don't think that's why your heart's beating there, Rintaro. I think you just think she's hot. And I mean, I can't argue with you, so. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
I just need to ask you something.
それに答える義理はない。
What makes you think I'll answer?
機関のやり方
I
は
know how the organization operates. That's what people say to you.
だから機関って？
What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. Again, notice that the phone is not actually on.
俺だ。
It's me.
エージェントに
I've been caught by an organization agent.
マキセ・クリスだ。あの
Yes,
女には気をつけろ。
it's Makase Kurisu. She's a dangerous
いや
one.
問題ない。ここはなんとか切り
No,
抜
it's fine. I'll find a way to. Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill! I didn't have time to react.
何をする？
What are you doing?
あれ？この携帯電源切れてる。
Huh? Your phone's off. Who
誰と話していたんですか？
were you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. She trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別製の携帯なのだ。うわ
Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Is that a good enough impression of Rintaro there? Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that can get me killed. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. That was close.
そう。独り言だったのね。
Oh, so, you talk to yourself? This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makase Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. I can just find an opening. That. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with the strength of will. Such fire! I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier?
さっきとはいつのことだ？
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
About 15 minutes ago, before the conference started. Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. And so it begins. And so the wild ride begins, chat. I was with my Yuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。
You looked like you were going to start crying any second.
どうして？私前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
Why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
And how do you know my name?
俺は全てお見通しなのだ。
My knowledge has no limits. I am a mad scientist after all.
天才少女よ。次会うときは敵同士だな。
Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. That is how you get the girls. Huh? Huh?
さらばだ。
Farewell. What? I don't think I really need the dude to laugh since he doesn't, you can hear the laugh, obviously. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. Well...
機関目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは、ついに本気になったようだな。
Damn the organization. They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makase Kurisu is not following me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、
Yeah.
俺はまだ奴らに捕ま
Kind
る
of
わけ
botched
には
that
いかん
little
のだ。
voice over there a little bit. I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakamachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? You're forgetting Mayuri. Let's see now. What is it?
ちぃ、マユリを置いてきた。
Damn, I left Mayuri behind. I mean, how can you forget it? Come on. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but it got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, I turn it on. And it rings just as I do.
メールか？
An email. Like that email noise. It's not just a regular email. There's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. 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 Yes, I can speak. I can pronounce that word. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank? Or some sort of Makase Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait. I don't remember her giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book.
マユリ、なぜ出ない？
Damn it, Mayuri. Why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. Things will get messy if I bump heads with Makase Kurisu again. Wait,
まさか、
don't tell me.
マキセクリスメ。
Did that femme fatale kidnap
マユリを
Mayuri?
さらったな。
I love the music in this. Let me, need to make a save file again soon.
それが機関のやり方か。
Damn you! Is that how the organization operates? Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. There's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Kyoin Kyoma.
戻るしかないか。
have to go back for. The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. He's getting his exercise. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. Soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner, looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makasi Kurusu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。
I doubt that, Orentaro. Looks like I scared her off.
よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよ
So be it. I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri.
う。まゆり、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving.
あ、おかり。メタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
Okarin, my metal Upa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
いなくなった？勝手に動き出したのか？それは実にファンタジーだな。
Ran away? What? It's alive? That's a little hard to believe.
落としたみたい。
I think I dropped it. It's so rare. Why would you drop? Why would you not be careful with something that's apparently super rare? Come on, Mayuri. I see. So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters.
見つからないなら諦めろ。また当てればいい。
Ah, forget about it. You can always get another one.
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
No way. Metal Upas sell upwards of 10,000 yen online, you know.
な、
Wait,
に？
what? No. Nani? I mean, that's quite a bit of money. For a small little capsule toy. That toy was worth that much?
まゆりよ、一体どこで落としたのだ？
Think, Mayuri. Where did you drop it? Well, now he cares. Hold on. Yeah, do another save file. Yes, go back to overwrites. I can just use the keyboard for that. What am I doing?
わかんないから探してるんだよ。
I don't know. That's why I'm
あと
looking.
見つけても売らないからね。
And even if we find it, you can't sell it, okay?
その1万円、この俺の研究資金にしてやる。
That 10,000 yen will fund my research.
だから売らないってば。マユシーの名前書いちゃったし。
Said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal Upa.
トゥットゥルー。ウーパさん、ウーパさん、出ておいで。
And there's the tutoru that she does. That's where I got my my follow sound notification. Tutoru. Upa, come out, wherever you are. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. I don't know, it's Mayuri, who knows? It's a good question. By the way, tutoru is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Ah! The Umu got cut off. What the hell? I'm gonna have to... Hold on. Give me just a second. Okay, there we go. Make sure it's not busted all of a sudden. Okay. Like that. It means... Actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor, landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. That wouldn't surprise me. Honestly. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy.
己金にしか興味のない下劣な奴め恥を知れ
What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but lust for money? Says the guy who wanted to sell it as soon as he heard it was worth 10,000 yen. Just saying. Sounds like you, Okarin. Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. I mean, she called you out on it, okay? Oh god. Suddenly, yelling. What was that? Oh no. Was that a scream? Eh. Yeah. Think so. Only the presenter, and a few other people are left in the assembly hall. Including Mayuri and me. Less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Craziness, that's what. Multi-timeline craziness. Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
Mayuri, ここにいろ
Stay here, Mayuri. Take a deep breath. Prepare myself and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. Because, you know, that seems like a safe idea. Hey, there was a loud scream. A loud, unpleasant scream. We're gonna go down this dark, empty hallway to find out what it was. Doesn't seem like the smartest choice somebody could make, but, you know. What do I know? What? Save there, actually. Because I can. Sounds like a normal day to me. Well then. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouched down and turned the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. What? Makase Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I had just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No, but why? Suddenly, I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makase Kurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police! A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makase Kurisu is superseded by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. What happened, Okarin? We're leaving! I grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. Finally stop once we get to I finally stop once we get out to the main street. Chiodori. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed.
ねえねえ、何があったの？顔色すごく悪いけど。
Hey, what happened? You look really pale. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. Guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She's in better shape than you are, Rintaro. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet.
人が死んでた。
Someone died. I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain. But I've calmed down a bit. Akase Kurisu is dead. I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive, and this area will become a crime scene. For now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business, as usual. Never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. Sorry, that made me laugh for some reason. I mean, he's not wrong. But anyway. Just another day in Akihabara. I want to go to Akihabara. I want to go to Akiba. One day. One day. Maybe. Hey, Spiff! Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you were able to get a good rest last night and are feeling better today. How you doing today? I take my phone out of... I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. Not sure what I plan to do with it. So, a bit better? Alright, well. Would have hoped for more than that, but... a little bit better is better than nothing, I suppose. Do you have to work today, or did you take off from work today as well? Ow. That hurt. My finger popped. Ow. Took off. Okay, good. Definitely need to get some rest after hurting your neck. Definitely don't want to risk too much to that for sure. I've been in that situation before after a car accident, actually. Yes, Edie, if you are not too busy, could you kindly give a shout out to both Fuzz and Spiff? If you'd be so kind. Let me get a sip of water real quick before I continue my voice acting here. Pretty sure Fuzz is still here. At least he was here. He was here earlier. He might be in the background at the moment, which is fine. That's why I'm voice acting every scene, because it's all the I like the shout there. Nice. I'm doing all the voice acting for all the scenes, even because it's in Japanese audio. You know, Japanese VAs and all that voice acting. So I know not everybody can actually keep up with reading the stuff on screen, so I'm voice acting it out. On top of or slash after the Hey, Turnus! Welcome in, welcome in. Exactly. Good old Tutoru. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to have you, good to have you. How you doing today? Excuse me again. Let me go back to my voice acting here. Oh, I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makase Kurisu. I call Daru. Suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim. But my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Glad to hear that. That's how humans are, after all. Not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. That's quite the description there, Rentaro. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Well then. Oh my... Alright, fine. The words this game is going to make me say, here we go. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. That's a sentence. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. That was quite the sentence there, Rentaro. Thanks. Oh, the text message. Someone stabbed Makase Kurisu. Don't know who. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. Yeah, those are perfect emotes to respond to that with, yes. I don't know if she was stabbed. It just seems like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. What emotes are these? Oh no. Oh no, and LOL. Nice. Nice. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. Mad scientist. I finish typing and place my thumb over the send button. And then, I press down. Sending. He's so dramatic with everything. I love it. He's one of my favorite characters. Rentaro Okabe. He's so dramatic. I love him. I love all the characters in Steins Gate. They're all so good. What? What was that? Wait, look around.
消えた。
They're gone? Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own two eyes. I stand petrified, speechless, and alone on the empty streets. Desperate to find someone, anyone, I look up. And there, the top of Radikan, sticking out from the eighth floor event hall where we just were, is a crashed satellite. Oh, now we get the intro. But yes, welcome in everybody. I hope everyone's doing, like I said, I hope everyone's doing good today. Like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying that because, yeah. So what does everyone have planned for today? Aside from watching me voice a mad scientist. This VOD is gonna get demonetized on YouTube, of course, obviously. Just for this part alone. I get a little character introductions here. Hey, Suzuha. I love the art for this. It's so good. And the music trick too. Music is why I learned Japanese. Nice. Only plan for today is working on art, maybe posting something later. Ooh. Well, I certainly look forward to that. Give me one second. Music is a pretty good reason why to learn. Pretty good reason. Yeah. Music is a good reason to learn Japanese. I still want to learn some Japanese. Actually, I know bits and pieces of Japanese, not enough to actually have a conversation properly. And it's been quick saved.
おい、そこの貴様、俺たちが見えているか？
Hey, you. Can you see us?
なぜ何も答えない？
Why won't you answer?
貴様に聞いているんだぞ。
I'm asking you a question. Yes, you on the other side of the monitor. Yeah.
間抜け面をしよってつまらんやつだ。
Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. Studied Japanese for 4 weeks. Oh, nice. You've done more work on it than I have.
貴様からだと、俺たちはテレビのモニターの中にいるように見えるだろうな。だがそれは大きな間違いだ。
I suppose that, from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. Well, that's where you're wrong. I can make baby sentences. Hey, it's still a start. That's still a start. Gotta start somewhere.
モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ。貴様が現実だと思っているその世界は、実はすべて虚構。もちろん、貴様自身もな。
Or it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you, too.
真の現実。それはこちら側にある。
True reality is on this side of the screen. Ah, if only that were so, Rintaro. If only that were so sometimes. Although I don't know about being inside the world of Steins Gate. I'm not sure if that's the best reality to be a part of. Depending on where you fall in that, I guess. I suppose.
自分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かってい
Don't
な
believe
い
me?
か。
I don't blame you.
無理もない。
Who are those who can handle the truth?
まあいい。貴様には分かりやすく、俺たちのことについて説明してやろうではないか。
But no matter. I shall speak in simpler terms. Easy enough for even you to understand. I really like the voice actor for Rentaro. I like the voice actor for all of them so far. For the VN. I'm not sure if... I don't think it's the same voice actors for the anime. Because there's such Tunibio. Yeah. To the extreme levels, for sure.
まず、俺たちがいるのはどこかということだ。ここは東京、秋葉原にある未来ガジェット研究所だ。俺たちは普段、ラボと呼んでいる。世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の拠点だな。
This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the Lab. Our purpose is to... yeah, lost my voice for a second. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
Really, you shouldn't do bad things, Okarin. You tell him, Mayuri. Or she just matter-of-factly just says whatever. Akashi just also just goes along with whatever as well, of course.
まあ入りは少し黙っていろ。
Quiet. I'm a mad scientist, remember?
駅から出たら中央通りを進み、末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折。次の信号の一歩手前の路地を入ると、大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがある。その2階に
Enjoy a
Waga
lovely cup
Lamo
of
Kyoto
coffee
Mate.
or tea in the Yggdrasil Library, Spiff, and enjoy your lark. I appreciate you being here, as always. Thank you, thank you. I really need to get some cough drops for these kind of streams. Ugh. From the station, head down Shildori until you reach Suihirocho Station. Take a left onto Harumabashi Dori, the alley before the traffic light. You'll find the rundown Ohiyama building. The lab is on the second floor.
目印はビル1階にあるブラウン管工房というマニアックなテナントだな。
On the first floor is a store of ill repute called the Bron Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. Oh yeah, that place.
今時旧式のブラウン管テレビだけを扱っているショップだ。いかに電気街である秋葉原といえども需要があるとは思えない。寂れた店なのだ。
Deals exclusively in CRT monitors, of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent.
だが、ブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんは、このビルのオーナーでもある。
The proprietor of the Bron Tube Workshop, Kanoji, is also the owner of the building.
ゆえに、今や急ピッチで都市開発が進み、しかも高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと、道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。
That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop even as land value continues to rise.
幸いにもあの店長は、人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺の
I
結
bet that
成
the
を見
Akihabara
抜き
Smash Bros. Melee
ビル
community
2
is
階を
keeping the
丸
store
々ワン
alive,
フロア
right?
ただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。ふわはははは
He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine for next to nothing. Right. Smash community keeping things alive.
だが、未来ガジェット研究所
I
は
digress.
深刻な人材不足のため、優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。今のところ、所属研究員は
The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are...
オカリンオカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
Okarine, Okarine. You've got to say lab mems, not researchers.
ラボメン、すなわちラボラトリーメンバーは、俺を含めて3人である。
Our laboratory members, are 3.
ラボメンナンバー001。ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺、法院京馬。
I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab. Number 1. Insane mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma.
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
Okarine is cuter, though.
そしてコスプレが趣味の高一点、ラボメンナンバー002、椎名真由里。
Next, we have our resident cosplayer and only female member, Lab Mem number 2, Shina Mayuri.
てってるー、マユシーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
Do-do-do. Call me Mayushi. I like making costumes more than wearing them. That's fair. That's fair.
最後にスーパーハカー、ラボメンナンバー003、橋田至だ。
And last, we have our resident super hacker, Lab Mem number 3, Ashida Itaru. I like Daru.
スーパーハカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、ジョーコ。
Stop calling me that. Super hacker, duh.
そんな我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究所の活動内容はそのものズバリ発明である。
Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the arts of invention.
詳細は我がラボのホームページを見てくれ。
For details, see our lab's homepage.
もちろん闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、その研究から派生する副産物的な発明も多い。というか、今のところはそっちばかりだ。
Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion. Now, that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it's spawned.
すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だが、これはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中に108まであるのだ。
Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. That's a lot. Damn.
某
Rentaro.
テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
Like in that tennis manga, right? I get it. Manga, excuse me. I pronounced it the wrong way. How dare I? Slip of the tongue, I swear.
人の煩悩の数といえ、このアットチャンネルのめ。
No, it's the number of earthly desires and mortals, you at-channel junkie.
それと、俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろ。
I thought I told you not to interrupt me when I'm talking.
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
Yeah, wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself. Ouch. Harsh. Damn, Daru.
独り言ではない。見てわからないのか。俺は今、モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話しかけているのだ。
I'm not talking to myself. Can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor.
あ、今その人にやりって笑った。
Ah, he just grinned.
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
What are you grinning about, damn you? You don't even exist outside that monitor.
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
Just say, don't look at me.
通じないんじゃないかな。
I don't think that's gonna work.
俺たちに話しかけられていることにすら気づいていないらしいな。自覚がないというのは実に不幸なことだ。
It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality.
その人にしてみたら、マユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
Maybe they think we're in the game. Love the fourth wall breaking in this, the end.
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
I doubt it's even occurred to them.
んじゃあ、ダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
But aren't your 2D girlfriends the same way?
それは別。あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
That's different. That's different. Those girls are my wives.
誰の嫁の話はどうでもいい。
Nobody cares about your harem.
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん？もし仮に僕たちがゲームの中の住人だとしたら、それを見極める術はあると思う？
But Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme, you know? What if we're actually just characters in a game? Anyway, any way we can know for sure? Yeah. Good old fourth wall breaking.
ないな。
No.
即答かよ。
Come on.
ゆえに、そのような議論は不毛。世界の支配構造を打ち砕く方法について考える方がよほど有意義だ。
Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system.
中二病、オツ。
Nice chunibyo, bro. Calling him out. I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man. That's mildly disturbing to me for some reason. Every time I see that. Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally I find only the ugly part of Ugly Cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen, used, headset included. Comes with a headset? Wow. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare.
黙れスーパーハッカー。俺は中二病ではない。
Shut it, Hacker. I'm no Chunibyo patient. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin.
おーい。今日まだ。
I am Hoi Kyoma.
そういう設定っしょ。
That's your character's name, right?
やれやれ。
Oh,
誰の人との
Daru.
コミュニケーションの取れなさはどれだけ経っても治らないな。
Your communication skills are beyond repair.
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの。
I'll have you know, I go to a ton of offline meets. I'm always the life of the party. This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother-in-arms and right-hand man, Ashida Itaru, nickname Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer, playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition, despite his insistence that software is his forte. He shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well.
針指に刺さった。
Ow, the needle bit my finger. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shina Mayuri, 16-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory need costumes? For women. I'll have the little parenthesis, the thing there for that, to specify. It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me,
マユシーはオカリンの人質だからここにいようと思います。
Mayushi is Okarin's hostage. I belong here. Alpaca Man for Smash Bros. Now that would be funny to see. That would be hilarious to see. I wonder how many people would get the reference. I'm pretty sure there has to be at least a few Steins Gate fans that would get the reference for that. And that would be amazing to see. What about Rentaro as a character for Smash? He just yells about being a mad scientist. That'd be fun too. I haven't played Smash Brothers in a long time. The last time I played that was like the old, like one of the original versions a long time ago. Well, that was certainly cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quests. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. So basically, she's like the mascot of the, She's the mascot of the group, so to speak.
でオカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
So did Alpaca Man say anything?
いや、全然。
Nope, nothing. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game was bugged. Now maybe it is. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game.
この不愛想アルパカめが。
Damn antisocial alpaca. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do... The TV makes it sound like it's shorting, and then the screen goes blank. Well, you hit the TV, what did you expect? I changed the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Of course, yep. Standard procedure. Hit it. Did it work? No? Hit it again. Not gonna lie, I used that method at work. Oh, this thing's not working? Just give it a good smack on the top. That'll fix it. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. Oh no. Just cast unwhack. Right? It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ。
Unwhack is just a whack spell. With extra letters. You made Mr. Alpaca angry.
後で修理できるか聞きに行かなければ。
Damn, I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. Oh, don't worry, Rentaro, I know all about humidity. I think all of us know all about humidity here. I know Edie does, and Fuzz does for sure, 100%. We all know about that humidity. Ugh. Yeah. I close my eyes. What naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago.
消えた。
Flashback. You're gone? As I left Radicon, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. It wasn't just the people on the streets. The people in the stores, gone. And the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores. Those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalted waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. It just stood there, breathless, until...
どうかした？
What's wrong? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there looking at me with questioning eyes.
今、人が消えたよな。
Everyone disappeared just now, right? Huh? I don't think she would even notice if that was the case anyways. Second.
消えただろう。今目の前で。
You saw it too, right? Just now? Before our very eyes. Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her.
マユリも見たか？見たよな。
Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Being shaken around noises. Yeah. Aw, don't shake her around. She's too cute. Don't do that. Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shake.
見てない。
I didn't see anything.
見て
You
ない。
didn't? I stopped shaking her head and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. It's quite a description. Interesting.
見ていない。見ていないのか。
You saw
だっ
nothing?
てついさっきまで。
Nothing at
こ
all?
こにはたくさんの人たち
There
が
were
歩
people
いて
here
い
a
たん
second
だ
ago,
ぞ。
weren't there?
歩いてたかな。
There were?
それに店員まで消えている。こんなことはいくらなんでもありえない。
Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure.
それは仕方ないと思うよ。
Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。そっか。オカリンは幻を見てたんだね。
It was like this when we got here. Oh, I know. You're seeing things, aren't you?
きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
I'm sure it's because of the heat. Toot-a-doo. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone right through the gaps between Akiba's buildings. Akiba, yeah. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radikan, where I had been just a moment before. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building, where not 5 minutes before I had found Makase Kurisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makase Kurisu might still be in that dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was...
そもそもあの人工衛星は一体なんだ?
What the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it someone had placed a satellite-like machine, shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. That's not what I was seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating a room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere, somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? Real question was, when did that happen?
マユリ、あの人工衛星だが。
Mayuri, about that satellite.
びっくりしたね。
Yep, what a surprise, huh?
びっくりしただと。
What do you mean?
何がびっくりしたのだ?
What was a surprise?
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
It made a huge kaplow sound. Huge kaplow. It certainly didn't make a sound. I don't think it was... I'd say it was more like... I don't know how to do that particular sound there.
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか?
Did that satellite fall out of the sky?
来たのかな? 宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな?
Oh. Thank you for the hydrate, Edie. I appreciate it. Give me just a second and I will do so. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Did it? Do you think any... Did you think... Yeah, did it? Do you think any aliens were on board? Slowly, Nintaro loses his mind. Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち
Hey, you two! Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern.
ここで何をやっているんだここらは今立ち入り禁止だすぐに出て行きなさい
What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You have to leave.
ごめんなさい。
We're sorry.
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官 A と名付けるが、一つ聞きたいことがあるんです。
First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question.
警官 A って
Officer A?
今ここで数千人の通行人が一瞬で消えたんです。あなたも見ましたよね?
Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you?
見ていないいいから早く出て行け
What are you talking about? Get out of here. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makase Kurusu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could...
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ。
Look, I don't have time for your nonsense. I have seen nothing. The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radikan." What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX, like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Childori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. That brings us to the present. I'm baffled. If the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happened? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radikan. All the major stations in Tokyo, even ToTV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Childori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba streets, nor about Makase Kurosu's murder. It's all a mystery. Mystery?
そうか。そういうことか。
I see. So that's it. From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。警察にすら圧力をかけられるということは、この国の中枢ももはや奴らの手の内にあるということ。なんということだ。
This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government may already be under their control. My God.
だが、俺の目はごまかせんぞ。いつか必ず奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
They underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day, I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign. Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice-cold drinks are essential. Ooh, no air conditioning inside a building? Oh. Well, that's terrible. No, no, no. No thanks to that.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
He says Dr. P. Capital P, not P. Ingrid. Ingrid. Ink. Even I messed it up, damn it. You can bonk me for that one later. I messed up the pronunciation of your name. Damn it. I'm getting mixed up with all these words today. Ink. I know, you will. But it's capital P for Dr. Pepper. Mod rage. Ah, elixir intellectuous. Intellectualist. A drink fit for a genius.
コーラの方がよくね?
I tried going right from voice acting to responding to you, and I mixed everything up, of course. I can't multitask like that in my brain, apparently. Cold is better.
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
Okarin really loves his Dr. P.
この知的飲料の良さがわからない奴は人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。
I pity the man who knows not the greatness of this beverage. I mean, Dr. Pepper's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Dr. Pepper. I can drink it though if it's available. I generally don't drink really too much soda or pop, as it's called. So, not really my kind of drink in the first place. Personally speaking. Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the future gadget laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poke Daru and bid him follow me to the development room. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim. And hot. Almost like a sauna. Oh no. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab. There's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room. For practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will. Daru, is the plan progressing smoothly? What plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on the top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models. The plan, as in the plan. Obviously, I'm talking about perfecting gadget number 8. Oh, that. How was I supposed to know what you meant? We've known each other for what, 3 years now? We went to high school together, and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. That's a weird way to describe that. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though. We were in different classes in junior year. Actually, we didn't talk at all, so 2 years? Details. The point is we've known each other a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here. Nope. Like that. Nope. Awkward silence. Man, all I want to do is have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans, preparations, and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shot down again. So, are we any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8? Not yet. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca-man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious future-ish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. Gadget number 2, the Bamboo Helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura? What? Gadget number 4, Mod Snake. Gadget number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Goman. Gadget number 6, the Silumi Saber. Gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball. They can all be seen on the website Daru made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist's genius. Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8, the phone wave, name subject to change. Phone wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. When a future gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology, or names with hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. Of course you do, Rentaro. Daro thinks my naming style too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The phone wave, name subject to change, is, in short, a remote-controlled microwave. You put food into the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave, named subject to change, has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy, Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. That definitely would be a little weird. Let me make a save real quick, hold on. Okay, there we go. And back to it. Okay. Gotta remember to save every now and again. Since then, Daru and I have been searching for the calls.
マユシがやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど、冷凍できたりできなかったりだし。
We tried copying what Mayushi did, but we just can't reproduce the freezing phenomenon.
バナナを冷凍してみようとしたら、さらにへんてこなことになったし。
And when we tried to freeze a banana, it turned out really weird.
さっぱりわかんない。
I just don't get it. Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see, if we can't make it happen again.
Mayuri! Mayuri! ここにバナナを持て!
Mayuri! Bring forth the bananas!
またゲルバナ作るの？
Are you gonna turn them into gel bananas again?
前から気になってたけどさ、マユシ。ゲルバナって略さないでくない？
That's been bugging me, Mayoshi. Can you stop calling them gel bananas?
だってね、ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。
But gel bananas are gel bananas. I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave, name subject to change.
なんでいつも一房丸ごと入れるの？もったいないよ。
Why do you have to use the whole bunch? It's a waste of food.
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどで
Your
きるぞ
stinginess could cost us the battle with our organization.
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。おかげでマユシーはちっともバナナが食べられません。
That's fine with me. Mayushi always buys the bananas, and now Mayushi can't eat a single one.
次からは1本ずつ使うことも検討しておこう
Next time we'll only do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her hungry complaints. The phone wave, name subject to change, is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book, I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Where did I put my phone? Yep. Now, time for some dinner. Be back soon to bonk you for. Hey! I deserve that. Okay, it's fine. I hope you have a lovely and delicious dinner and a good after work relaxation time. And we will catch you later. Thank you, Edie. Pardon me. Check my pants and coat pockets. Just going through a loop here. Where did I put my phone? I checked my pants and coat pockets. Let's press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone. Call the phone. Wait, no, so it allows to confirm controller settings from config of the system menu. Okay. Now, where did I put my phone? Oh. All right. How do I do that? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Okay. Game, you're not explaining this very well here. Either I'm just derping. Which is also possible. So. Where is... the phone triggers button. What's the phone triggers button? You're not telling me, game. Hold on, I gotta go to... Oh, allows you to confirm the controller settings. No, I'm not using a controller, though. What are you doing, game? Oh. Hold on. Let me make a save real quick, just in case I screw something up. Do that. Okay. Fine. Fine game. Hold on. Sorry. What are the... I know there's a configuration menu for that. Where are we? Okay. Is it not letting me? Not using a controller, game. What are you doing? I'm using the keyboard. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Phone trigger is Z or C? Okay. Z or C? Right. Okay. Got it. Ah, there we go. I'm a derp. Open the address book. There we go. See the phone wave. Halt. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です
Hello, this is the phone wave. Name subject to change. This is the voice of Mayushi Guidance, the system Daru programmed to operate the phone wave.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた？
Did you hear Mayushi's voice?
少し黙れ。マユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる。
Be quiet, I'm trying to listen.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。
You can operate the timer from this menu.
シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。
After pushing the pound button, please enter the heating time in seconds.
例えば、1分ならシャープ60。
For example, press pound 60 for 1 minute.
2分ならシャープ
For 2 minutes, press pound
です。
120. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave, name subject to change, to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 pound. Oh, I actually get to do it manually. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆回転してるんだぜそれ。
A nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards.
何？逆回転？
Backwards? I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題にあり、風土の規則を導入して。
That might have serious implications. If we look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hun's rule.
あるわ。ねえよ。
Yeah, no.
ないか。
Not Hun's rule?
ないね。
No.
そうか。
Okay. Okay. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. Banana. Now I want a banana, actually. How dare. I do have a snack, though. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Yuri takes the bananas out. Don't mind the wrapper opening noises in the background here.
ゲルバナの出来上がり。
Yellow bananas are ready. The bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. That is kind of creepy, definitely. They've turned into slime bananas. That's gross. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time.
ダルよ。このバナナ。
Ew.
食べてみようとは思わないか思うはずだ。我らの理念達成の犠牲となり散ったダルに敬礼。
Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you would. It's for science. Your sacrifice will be forever be remembered. Yeah.
すげえまずそうじゃん。
They look really nasty.
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ。遠慮することはない。骨は拾ってやるから思い切ってズズイと行くがいい。
But the taste doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg or a stomach and go for it.
いらね
No way.
ではマユリ、お前にその名誉を譲
Fine.
ろう。
Mayuri, the honor shall be yours.
なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。
But gel bananas are all gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Ew. Blech. Blech. Oh, that sounds nasty. Anyway. Wait, she already tried one?
味もしないし、全然美味しくなかった。
It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all.
デロデロでブニュブニュか。ダルよ、どう思う？
Gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Daru, what do you think?
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。
Soft and squishy bananas, huh? Soft and squishy banana.
まゆし、あなたのバナナ、ブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
I he's getting a nosebleed because he's trying to get her to say something. Mayushi, say your banana's all soft and squishy for me.
ダルくん、ダルくん、鼻血出てる。
Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding.
いいから言ってみてください。お願いします。
Please just say it.
あなたのバナナ、ブニュブ。
Your banana's all soft and...
言わせるな手の額
Don't make her say that, you perv! And Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway.
ゲル状になったということは反固形
They're gelatinous, semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there's a possibility that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. Interesting. What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
そうかわかったぞ
I've got it. I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle, and then cross it out and slap the board with my hand.
俺たちは冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが実は違ったのだよ
What we thought was a freezing function is actually something else. A bold statement if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たちなんだってと叫ぶがいいここは叫ぶところだ
Now's the time to shout. What you say? Come on, don't be shy. Their reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分かってるっつうの。
We already knew that. Oh.
問題は、じゃあこの機能って何ぞ？何が起きてんの？ってことじゃん。
The problem is we don't know what it is doing or why it's doing it.
冷凍の逆なら解凍じゃないのかな。
If it's the opposite of freezing them, then couldn't it be thawing them?
実に愚鈍な意見だなマユリそれでは普通の電子レンジと同じではないか
What a silly question, Mayuri. What you're describing is just a normal microwave.
じゃあどういうこと？
Then what is it?
それが分かんないから悩んでるんだお。
We don't know, and that's the problem.
うん
Fair. He's right. To be honest, I haven't a clue. Okay, that was good. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Ibiru. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
ご覧ください。秋葉原駅前のビルに謎の巨大物体が墜落しています。
Behind me is the large unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akihabara Station.
現在、警察による規制が敷かれ、ビルの前まで行くことはできませんが、遠くから見る限りでは、墜落した物体は人工衛星のように見えます。
The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach, but from a distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite. As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akiba. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off. Mail? But you've got mail. From Mayuri. You know, I'm really sad about dropping my Upa. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Fatty Garo Froggy. I feel your pain. That thing was worth a fortune. Our precious research funds. Nothing else I can do on that one. Oh yeah, this thing. That wall of letters and numbers. Oh my. Alright. Alright, takes care of... I don't think there's anything I can do on that one. Nope, okay. Is this what allows me to... Hey, I can change things on here. Cool. Change the wallpaper on the phone. Yeah, we'll change it to that one. Why not? Get some quick achievements here for changing stuff. Phone ringtone. Huh. I like how it actually allows you to go into the phone and do stuff with the phone. That's pretty cool. What about this one? That does sound like a video game village music. Easygoingness. Got quite a few ringtones on there. Caution. That sounds like something I would use for a ringtone for work or something. Look at the sky. That's a pretty nice one too. Reunion. Pretty cool. Just a few seconds. Gate of Steiner. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it with this one. Beginning of fight, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it on that one. Then we got the male ringtone. Yeah, we'll just leave it as set as is. That was interesting though. Ah. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off. Daru, aren't you gonna check out Radicon? Radicon? No point. Can't get close. I've been following the news online. Though there's already 100 threads about it on that channel. It's huge, man. Hey, Yoku! Welcome in, good sir. How you doing today? Hope you are doing well. Let me do something real quick. Doing good? Good to hear. Not too bad, actually. Oh, you were playing BioShock Infinite. Ooh. And how have you been enjoying that? I have not played that myself yet. I've seen it played, but I have not played it myself. Sadly. I'm doing alright. I'm a little tired, but that's kind of normally most of the time. Wait. It's been good so far, still early on. Nice. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. We enter Daibiru and take the elevator to the 5th floor ATF Assembly Hall. Man, feel that AC. I'm alive. Unlike the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar. I mean, that makes sense. If you're gonna go somewhere, you may as well go somewhere that has AC. As I know, summers in Japan are pretty brutal. Very similar to where I live. Hot and humid. I love how that's the entire full name of the thing. About the phone wave, name subject to change. I might have found our answer. You know, that name subject to change thing is really annoying. I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name. Now is not the time. So what's your latest ridiculous theory?
はいつもこの世の神羅万象すら超越したあらゆる可能性について思考を巡らせているのだ。とんでもとか言うな。
What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility, even those a lesser mind would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous.
神羅万象超越ってつまり何でもありってことじゃね？理論ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
So basically, you're just pulling stuff out of your ass. You can't call that science.
ダルよ、電話レンジかっこかりはシュタインズゲートを開く鍵だという気がするのだが。
Dari, I have a hunch that the phone wave name subject to change may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that?
そのシュタインなんとかってところからして意味不明なわけだが。
Steins what? You lost me back at ridiculous, man. A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator... Bump. I bump into someone. I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling.
すいません。
I'm sorry. It's Kurisu. What? It's a girl. I recognize her. You. Impossible. Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. Makase Kurisu.
何か。
Is there something wrong? Kurisu frowns and tries to back away. But I don't let go of her shoulder. My grip tightens.
貴様、
You
貴様は死んだはずだ。
you should be dead.
なぜここに。
Why are you here?
しかも
And you're even... There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes. They're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. And as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured.
無傷。
Not a scratch.
痛い。離して。
Hey, that hurts. Let me go. Ow. Kurisu pushes me away. Then she shoots me a wary glare. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief.
何なの？
What's wrong with you?
無事だったのか。
You...
怪
You're
我は平
okay?
気なのか。
Well, that's
そ
impossible.
んなはずはない。
Someone stabbed you.
マキセクリスは
I saw you lying in a pool of blood. That'd be a weird thing to tell somebody.
またその話かよ。
That again. Daru interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said.
またその話とは
What
どういう
do you
意味？
mean, again?
だって1週間前にも僕にそんなメール送ってきたじゃん。
I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right?
メール？
I sent
俺が？
you an email?
何をバカな。
Don't be
マキセ
ridiculous.
クリスが殺されているのを見たのはほんの3時間前だぞ。
I saw her dead just 3 hours ago.
ちょっと勝手に殺さないでくれますか？私ピンピンしてますんで。
Hey, could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine.
そういえばあのメール変な感じだったな。送信日時が1週間後になってた。つまり未来から来たっつうか。
I know, that message was kind of weird. It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future.
未来から来た。
It came from the future.
ネットで妙な考察サイトでも見たのかだる。
That sounds like something you read on the
お前
internet,
がこんな理論を言い
Daru.
出すとは珍しい。
It's rare for you to talk about ridiculous theories.
違うがな。確かにメールの
No,
日付は
the
1
date was
週間
definitely a
後
week
の
later. It came from,
あ、そっか。
the 28th. Wait,
28日だから今日じゃん。
that's today. Daru pulls out his phone and shows it to me. He's right. The email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56. But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. It's split into 3 mails. Someone stab. Bent. Makase K. Urisu don't. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content though. This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago? But I sent 1 mail, not 3. There should be more text. But there should be more text. Did Daru really get this a week ago? Interesting. Suddenly, Kurisu is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of Daru's phone. Oh, right. The email is not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is, why is she still alive? Is she an illusion? No, an evil spirit? Am I haunted? I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I am a mad scientist. I timidly reach out to Kurisu's face. My fingertips stroke her hair. Feels silky. Quite the cuticles.
ある。実体がある。
Substance. She has substance.
やはり
Of course she's not a
幽霊
ghost.
だというのは考えすぎか。
How silly of me. I'm about to get slapped.
オカリン、まずくね。
Okarin, I don't think that's a good idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I poke Kurisu's cheeks with my fingers. Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one. Uh-oh. You gonna get slapped. Wait a minute. I heard a touch when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. I still doubted she had substance. That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back at Radicon? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations, just like that mass disappearance? That's right, she was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds. This requires further investigation. Oi, oi, oi there, Rintaro. I grabbed the hem of her blouse and slowly lifted.
己は警察に突き出されたいのか?
Are you trying to get yourself arrested?
俺は真実を知りたいだけだ。
I just want to know the truth. I stare straight back at Kurisu as she trembles with anger and lift her blouse a little higher. Damn, Rintaro. You're ballsy.
何が真実よ、この変態。バカなの？死ぬの？
What truth? You perv? You stupid? Wanna die? She pushes my hand away.
ルイスちゃんの名台詞。来たこれ。
Louis Chan's famous line for the win. Daru shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu.
俺は確かに見たのだ。
I know what I saw.
まさかあんた、今、私の下着を。
No way, did you just see my under... Kurisu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down.
この手の目が、そうではない。
No, you fool, not that. Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makase Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything that I saw.
ドクター、中バッチ。
Wait, Dr. Nakabachi?
オカリン何言ってるん？中鉢の発表会なら中止になったじゃん。
What are you talking about, Ocarina? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled.
中止
Cancelled?
そう。
Yeah,
人工衛星の墜
because of
落
the
で
satellite crash. Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. My eerie story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえ、ちょっとあなた。
Excuse me,
我が名は法院京馬だ。
my name is Hyo-in Kiyoma.
違うよ。全然違うよ。
Really, man, you're hopeless. You're hopeless.
ほーいんさん、今の話、
Okay.
詳しく教えてほしいんですが。
Okay, Hoin-san. I'd like to hear your story in more detail. Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
マキセさん、そろそろ時間ですし、始めましょう。
Makase-san, it's almost time.
はい。
Huh? Oh, right, thank you. Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads towards the small conference room. Excuse me again. I had to clear my throat for a second. Sorry about that.
オカリン、とりあえず僕らも行こうぜ。
Well, we should go too.
行くとはどういう意味だ？
Go where?
講義を聞きに来たんだろ？
To hear the lecture, duh. Ah, that. Daru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius, Makase Kurisu, need to attend a lecture like this? Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture.
今日は私のような若輩者の話を聞きに来てくださってありがとう。
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me today. Speak today, yeah. I am stumbling over my words today.
講義をする方だったのか。
She's the one giving the lecture? Japan's famous girl genius, Makase Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a Gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. Oh, hold on one second. Give me just a second, chat.
こういうのは初めてなので緊張してますが、ガチガチなのは多めに見てください。どうぞよろしく。今回タイムマシーンをテーマに話してほしいと言われまして、正直専門外なのですが頑張って話してみようと思います。
ほう、タイムマシンか。
最初に結論を言ってしまうと、
タイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
異議あり。タイムマシンが作れないと決めつけるのは早計だ。
オカリン、無茶しやがって。
まあ、はい、いいですよ。ディスカッション形式の方が話も弾むでしょうし。でもその前に、私の考えを話させてください。これまで世界中の科学者たちがタイムトラベルについての理論を提唱してきました。主な理論だけでも11に及びます。中性子星理論、ブラックホール理論、高速理論、タキオン理論、ワームホール理論、エキゾチック物質理論、宇宙ひも理論、量子重力理論、セシウムレーザー光理論、素粒子リングレーザー理論、ディラック反粒子理論、
I was muted. I appreciate that. It's fine though. It was bound to happen at some point. Was pretty dialogue heavy, yeah. Alright, let me take another sip of water then while I have a moment there to resettle myself. Yeah, I had to mute the mic for something to check something and I forgot to unmute it. I don't usually do that too often. Alright, back to it. That part of the VOD will just look like I got lazy or something, that's all. Not bad. Perhaps Makase Kurasu is a worthy rival after all.
でも、それらの理論はいずれも仮説の域を出ません。
However, all of these models are purely theoretical.
場合によっては、11個の中の別の理論によって否定されているものさえある。
Some of them even contradict each other.
では、12番目の理論が発見されたとしたらどうかな。
Well, what if someone comes up with a 12th model?
そうです。それは。
I love her expressions. Right, well.
13番目の理論によって否定されるかもしれませんね。
It could be contradicted by the 13th model now, couldn't it? Damn, she twisted my question and used it against me. Touché, genius girl. Suddenly, I feel eyes on me. Some puffed-up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now.
ちなみに未来へのタイムトラベルなら今すぐにでも可能ですよ。アインシュタインの相対性理論によればね。
By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity.
例えば今すぐ羽田空港に行ってそこから沖縄行きあたりの飛行機に乗ればいい。目的地に降り立った時その人は10億分の1秒くらい私より未来に進んでいる。
For example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second further into the future than I am. What does that mean?
移動する速さが高速に近づけば近づくほど時間は遅く流れる。それが相対性理論ですから。
According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light.
極論を言えば光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで。
For example, if you could run at the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast for you. Now that would be
24
weird.
時間その速度で走り続ければ周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから丸1日分未来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。法王院京馬さん。
If you were to keep running at that speed for 24 hours, 48 hours would elapse in the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand? Hoin Kiyoma? Yeah. Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makase Kurisu wants to pick a fight. I wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name.
それはへりくつではないかな。
And Professor speaks up. But that's not really time travel, is it? Now a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makase Kurisu's example isn't strictly time travel, per se. But I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience.
そうですね。
Ah, yes, you're right. The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Makase Kurisu is giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on.
では過去には行けるのかな。
Then what about going to the past?
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょ。
Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? Another valid point.
それもへりくつですよ。
That's not time travel either. Spoken up from a student. This time it's a nearby student who objects.
まあ、今までのは前置き。
Well, I was just getting started. Was it just me, or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now?
例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。
Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need?
代表的なところだと宇宙紐理論かワームホール理論かな。
The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes.
宇宙紐というのは超巨大な質量を持つ紐みたいな形のひび割れです。
A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass. String-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. Do cosmic strings really exist?
ひびの幅は素粒子と同じぐらいで長さは最低でも銀河系と同じくらいと思っていただければいいです。
The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy.
巨大な質量であるがゆえに時空を歪める性質を持っているんです。その歪んだ時空を紐を中心にあなたがぐるっと一周
It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you could make a full circle around the string at less than 360 degrees.
要するにワープみたいなことができるということ。これ時空の角度欠損って言います。
Pardon me. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit.
角度欠損しているところを通過すると、そこは欠損しちゃってますので、通過時間はゼロになる。
When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transit time becomes 0.
これを応用して、宇宙紐が高速に近い速さで運動しているとき、
Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed.
相対性理論により、宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから、歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると、本来ゼロだった通過時間がマイナスになる。
According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0.
つまり、通過後の方が過去になっているわけ。
In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit.
で、2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い、元の地点まで周回するように戻ってくると、ちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることができる。
If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space deficit jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving.
ざっくり言っちゃうと、それが宇宙紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。
And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings.
ちなみに誤解しないでほしいのは、宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。
By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as super strings.
というわけで、宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。
Now then, you need 3 things in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings.
その1、宇宙紐。これは2つ必要です。あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという過程なので、探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。
First, the cosmic strings themselves. 2 strings, to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find.
その2、仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたら、それを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要です。
Second, you would need the energy required to make them move at near light speed.
銀河と同じ長さのひび割れを光並みに加速させるには、どのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。少なくとも1.21 ジゴワット以上なのは確かです。
Ha. How much energy do you think you'd need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts. Nice reference there, Kurisu. Nice reference. This earns a few chuckles from the audience. And I got a chuckle from me too.
その3、宇宙紐があるところまで行って戻ってくるための宇宙船。タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。
Third, you'd need a spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning. With the time traveler alive, of course.
どうです、オーインさん。宇宙紐理論でのタイムトラベル、挑戦できると思いますか？
What do you think, Hoin-san? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel? Like that's even possible. Why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who jeered this time.
オーインさんは宇宙紐理論には挑戦したくないようですね。
Looks like Hoin-san doesn't want to take the challenge.
だったらもう一つ例の
Calling him
ワ
out.
ームホール理論はどうです？こちらは宇宙紐理論よりはもうちょっと現実的かもしれません。
In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings.
ところでホーインさん、
Man, she just keeps calling him out.
どんなものか知ってますか？
By the way, Hoin-san, do you know what wormholes are? No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered.
空間に開いた抜け道のようなものだろ
It's like a shortcut through space, right?
ね、そうです。
Yes, that's correct. Whew, I got it right. I sigh inwardly and in relief.
2つの穴があって、それはトンネルでつながっている。トンネルは通過時間0で通り抜けられる。2つの穴がどれだけ離れていてもね。
There are two wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far away the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0.
だけど、ここで残念
But oh
な
no,
お知らせ。
there's a problem.
ワームホールのトンネル
The
は
wormhole tunnel
上空
suffers
に
from
かかっていて、
supergravity
開通すると
and collapses as soon as it
同時に
opens. That wouldn't be good.
だからかかる重力を無効化するために何らかの細工をしなくちゃダメなの。
So we need something to negate the effect of gravity.
いわゆるエキゾチック物質。これはマイナスの重さを持つ物質で重力に反発するんです。
So-called exotic matter, a substance with negative mass which repulses other matter. Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Kurusu raises her right fist.
こうやってむぎゅーっとグーを作ってる状態がワームホールのトンネルです。
Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist.
ここを通るためには手の中に私が握ろうとする力に反発する何かを作ってむぎゅーっとできなくしないとダメということですね。
In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist's grasping force so that I can't squish anymore. Kurusu opens her fist.
エキゾチック物質を注入してワームホールを安定させれば瞬間移動が可能になります。でもタイムトラベルをするにはそこからもう一手間必要。
Welcome to your daily science lesson, chat. If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travel between wormholes becomes possible. Travel through time, however, takes a little more effort.
ここでは仮にワームホールの
For
西
example,
側の穴が
let's say there's a wormhole
秋葉原に
entrance here in
出口
Akihabara.
側にある穴が
The exit is in Los Angeles. That'd be a hell of a trip.
まず LA にある穴を光に近い速さで宇宙の果てまで飛ばしちゃってください。そして果てまで行ったらすぐに LA に引っ張り戻す。
First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe at near the speed of light. And once it's there, we yank it back to LA. Ooh, dropping stuff. How?
相対性理論により光の速さで動くと時間は遅く流れる。LA に戻ってきた穴は秋葉原にある穴よりも過去にあるということになります。
According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning the hole that returned to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole.
というわけでその状態でホーイさんがワームホールに飛び込
I
んだ
like how she just keeps
数
calling
年
him
前
out.
の LA に行けるでしょう。
So now, if Hoin-san jumped into the wormhole, he'd arrive in LA several years before he left.
でもこの時点ではまだタイムトラベルをしたことにはなりません。疑似的なタイムトラベルです。いわゆる浦島効果ね。
However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called the Urashima effect.
重要なのはこの後 LA から秋葉原にもう一度ワームホールを通って戻ること。そうするとその通過時間はゼロなので
The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0.
ホーインさんは数年前の秋葉原に戻ってくるわけです。これでタイムトラベルは完了。
Hoin-san will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete.
ワームホール理論に必要なものは宇宙紐より楽ですよ。
The prerequisites for wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic string travel.
その1、ワームホールそのもの。この宇宙のどこかにもしかしたらあるかもしれません。
First, the wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one.
その2、ワームホールの穴を光並みの速さで宇宙の果てまで往復させることの
Second,
で
the
き
energy
る
required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at near light speed.
その3、エキゾチック物質。
Third,
ちなみにこれ、実在は確認されてません。
exotic matter, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist. So, implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort.
バカらしいと最初に言った理由は分かってもらえましたか？
Now, do you see what I meant when I said that time travel is an absurd concept?
タイムトラベルの理論はどれも思考実験です。それらの理論からでは実際にタイムマシンを作ることはできないということ。それが私からの回答です。
Time travel theories are all just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer.
もっと簡単なものはないんですか？例えば机の引き出しを開けるだけで使えるものとか。
Student piping up again. Isn't there anything simpler, like something you can pull out of a drawer and just use, or something?
ないですね。
I am afraid not. A firm declaration.
結局、現代の物理学じゃそこが限界。10年後にはどうなってるか分かりませんが。
This is the limit of modern physics. We can't say how it might change in 10 years, though.
それに、仮にもっと簡単に過去へ行ける方法が発見されたとしても、実際に行けるとは限らない。
Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from working.
因果率に関する根本的な問題が解決されていませんから。
And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not been solved. True.
タイムパラドックス。
You mean time
質
paradoxes
量保存の法則？
and conservation of mass? The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be the extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation will put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though.
質量保存の法則を宇宙のようなマクロレベル、あるいは原子や素粒子などのミクロレベルの仕組みに当てはめるのは誤りです。
If you think that conservation of mass applies to macro systems like the universe or microsystems like atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken. What? Is that true? She chuckles to herself. Ah, she's laughing at my reaction. That little... God, how mortifying.
あれは化学反応に対する法則でしかないから。現代物理学においては全く成立しない。
Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all.
無から有は生み出せますから。
Something can come from nothing. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
では何が問題となるのかね。
Then what is the problem?
タイムパラドックスはタイムパラドックスでも、親殺しのパラドックスの方です。
The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born?
そのパラドックスの解が導き出されない限り、タイムトラベルは実現できない。絶対に。
As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never.
殺さなければいいんじゃないの？
What if you just don't kill them?
そんな単純な問題じゃありません。SF 映画と同じように考えるのはとても危険です。
You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that. Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous.
矛盾が生じることは因果率の崩壊、相対性理論の崩壊、さらにはこの世のすべての物理法則の崩壊を意味する。
Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physical law in existence.
パラドックスは 論上の思考実験に過ぎない。現実に起きることはないし、起きてはいけないことなんです。
Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not.
だから、たとえ 0.00001% でも起きる可能性のあるどんな行動も絶対に実行には移せない。そう考える方が自然じゃないですか？
Nothing that has even a 0.0000001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is the logical conclusion?
多世界解釈や自己無矛盾の原理っていう抜け道もありますが、個人的にはファンタジーすぎると思うので認めたくないですね。
There may be loopholes, like parallel worlds, or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept. Just laying into you there, Rentaro. I grind my teeth. When I see Makase Kurosu looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makase Kurosu truly is a genius. She's a smart cookie. I ended up listening to all of Kurosu's lecture at ATF. After the 2 time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. Bleh. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makase Kurosu dead. And yet she is alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. Not just about Kurosu. My conversations with Daru and Mayuri don't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion. It never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. I need to get exercised. I seriously doubt that the Makase Kurosu at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese. It's in our blood. Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of the Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing Ansebashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kanda Myojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one. The shrine is so small, you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of cicadas from the few trees growing here. Alright. It is almost lunchtime for me, and I do unfortunately have to work today, so I do have to take care of a few things before that. So I think I'm going to call a stream here at this point. We're already past my usual 3-hour mark, so I think it's a good point. Let me make a quick save file right here, though. And we'll save with that. We'll end off on that tutorial from Mayuri. Yeah. It's a good spot to leave off, I think. Yes, overwrite that. That's fine. Oh, alright. We're still on chapter 1. This is a large-sized game. There's a lot of dialogue to it, but I've got a roadmap in general. So, but I will of course be taking suggestions from chat as we get further into the game. Except for maybe certain points, because I have a certain roadmap I want to follow. But anyway, let me go to let me turn the audio off. Oop. Let me minimize this real quick. I can get this thing to cooperate here. Okay, there it goes. Go to my end screen here. Exit the game, yeah. Okay, there we go. Excellent, excellent. I thank you very much, all of you, for being here. Hope you enjoyed my my attempts at voice acting, as much as they were. My attempts at voice acting this visual novel. I'm very happy to be finally getting a chance to play this and sharing it with you all. But on that note, unfortunately, it is the end of my streaming week in general, unless I do a little gorilla stream possibly of something. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, the doors to the Yggdrasil Library must once more close, and will officially reopen again next Tuesday at 8 a.m. EST for our continuation of Steins Gate visual novel. Let me see something real quick. Let me open this real quick. Before I get double audio, let me turn that off. Because that will hit me with a double audio, and that's not fun. And it is only fair that I return the favor that's been given to me a few times, and send a raid over to Kadi, I think. Playing League of Legends. Alright, we'll send a raid over to Kadi. I'll set up a raid message in just a second. Thank you, Spiff. I appreciate that. I hope you had a good time. That I can keep you entertained while you are recovering from injury. Good, good, good. I always appreciate you being here. I always very, very, very much appreciate you being here. Hold on. I can't type very well at the moment. But yeah, I always appreciate you being here. Of course, of course. Type in this. Let me make sure I did this correctly. Aha, I did it right. I never do. Yeah, I know that feeling. I can't believe I muted myself during that one part of the stream during Kurosu's speech. Oh, I can't believe I did that. How silly of me. I fell into the usual. There we go. So it was funny though. We'll use this as the hold on. My keyboard typing skills are not working. Okay, there we go. We'll use that as the raid message, or unless you want to come up with a oh wait. I got a better one. Hold on. Oh, we could go with that, yeah. Shoot. Running out of time. Go with this one. There we go. El Sai Kanguru. We'll go with that as the raid message. But thank you all for being here. And I will see you all again soon. Until then, bye-bye.